So anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is the dust storm. There was this, it was a dust storm allegedly here in my state, not in the area that I'm in. When I first heard about it, on every news outlet, they put dust storm and exclamation points. Okay, which caught my attention. Okay, it kind of gave, what was it giving? That it was allegedly a dust storm. Like it was questionable. They weren't really sure what it was, even though they said in the caption for the news feed, dust storm. Where did this dust storm come from? Is it dust? Now today, when I looked again, they showed the same thing. Exclamation points, gone. Okay, quotation marks, exclamation points. Quotation marks taken off. It's just dust storm. But still, every single one I watched trying to find out what happened. I'm not getting no answers. So a dust storm just kicked up. Okay, of course the area that they're showing is rural. Okay, I live in a more urban area. But where did it come from? So clearly everybody else was kind of wanting the same thing, because they found themselves in this 2-mile pileup that was just like a wrecking ball. Where does that come from? This dust storm. Guys, I don't think it's dust. I don't think it's just dust that came off somebody's farm or field. I don't know what it is. But it ain't dust. Okay, because Miss Mary has watched this documentary by, I believe it is Ken Burns. Shout out to Ken Burns. Okay, that does bowl. Okay, and I've seen others with her in regard to that, that historic time in which, the Dust Bowl, dust storms were prevalent. Okay, and they gave the reasons why it was. I got that. But this right here that they're saying is a dust storm, where did that come from? Is anybody else from where I'm from? You got any theories? Because clearly the people that was on that interstate, they were not prepared for the old dust storm. What happened? Something ain't right, okay? Something ain't right with none of the stuff I've talked about thus far. Something ain't right. And I'm sitting there looking at the TV like, dust storm? What they talking about? Dust storm just kicked up. Okay, so I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm gonna say it was a dust storm. But why did that happen? Now, there's something that I've been talking about for a while now. And when I talk to other people about it, I got some side eye getting, and I get it. I'm used to that. I say things to people, and that's just my nature. And I'm used to it. People kind of looking at me. Some people, they kind of walk away. Other people, they give me, like I said, the side eye. They don't say a lot, or they say nothing. They're not into what I'm saying. We're not seeing eye to eye on it. Okay. Only in time do certain people come to me and say, you know what? You were right. You brought this up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I've been seeing stuff in the sky. Okay. There are clouds in the sky. Yeah, there's birds in the sky. But I have been seeing, and I have talked about it or touched on it on here. These are not airplanes, regular airplanes. No. And I've been seeing it for the past 3 years. Okay, 3 years. In which there is like this stuff being discharged into the atmosphere. It's leaving a trail. Now, when I looked it up, as you know how I am, I looked it up, and you have chemtrails and you have contrails. Okay. The contrails are something that just happen with airplanes in general. It's condensation, and I get that. But then I started to wonder. Now, there are other people, some people quote them as being conspiracy theorists, doomsday, so forth, and I never considered myself that. And I've said that quite a few times. But this isn't from airplanes. I've seen, and lately I've been seeing it's thicker. It's like a thicker discharge. Like it's like lines, and somebody took chalk and just zigzagged all across the sky. And I've just been kind of observing that. And then the sad thing is, when I see that, a lot of times I have to go out and I have to run errands. And then when I come back in, something ain't right in the air. And I had been saying it for a while, even before I started seeing that. Something is not right in the air. And then I saw a video of a young man. I don't know if he's a prepper. There's a lot of people on YouTube that are preppers, and they have other names and titles. And he validated it for me. He said that there's 3 types of things that they are discharging into the atmosphere. And actually, it was on Good Morning America with good old Ginger Z. And some of it has to do with them manipulating the weather. Okay. Everybody looks excited about it, but I don't think this is an excitement thing. It's doing something. And for certain people who are older, whatever you're discharging, I don't know if that's, you'll never admit to that into the air. It's not sitting well with them. Okay. I come from outside. My eyes are irritated, and it beyond one particular day I went out. I had to go out. Okay. I had to. It was just something I had to do. There are things you have to do. And you go out, and for the rest of the evening, my eyes, they weren't right. Even though I cleaned them, I used baby shampoo and water, very gentle, over the eyes, clean the eyelids, kind of do it, it's cheap, it's affordable, it's effective, but not this time. Oh no. So whatever you're doing and you think it's exciting, and you're manipulating the weather and whatever else that you may be doing out there with whatever that is that you're discharging into the atmosphere, whoa, people, beware. I really think they need to stop. You are just listening to Teachable Moments with April podcast. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We invite you to stay connected with us on our social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We also encourage you to join the Teachable Moments with April podcast family by becoming a paid subscriber. As always, be well and stay blessed. Until next time.